Why? It's Terrence Gangster Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Terrence Gangster Brooks. Check this out, y'all. When Mosquito got deleted in the Calliope project, it was on. So I just was strolling through and I seen where Calliope Chill say Gangster was lucky he was hiding. What? Calliope Chill. Ask your big homie, Capital, how I pull up on him one day. In the heart of the yoke. I pull up and let me tell y'all, Capital, his big dog, right? He's sitting in front of Rose Tavern in a white Corvette with a 45 on his lap. I put up in that green Q45 with a bow to the man on the front. I pull up on Capital, he looked, and I had that BG bumping. Gotta holler at gangster, high boy, hard to kill. And I just pull off. See, I have to play mind game with the yoke. And then one morning, I come through the yoke, KK sitting on the mailbox on the side where the store at. Yeah, I'm in an old raggedy, I don't know if it was a Cutlass or a Regal. I come up, he rattle, turned on Durzenwald, the street back there, that's the name of it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Pull up back there, and I see him, right? They got tents on the car. So he don't know I'm in the car. Problem is, before I could get ready to react on him, Capital come around the building, walking to meet him. So now the car just riding by slow. And Capital walking, looking at him, looking at the car, but his tents on the car. He got the little mean mug on his look, on his face. But you know, they not really paying attention because, you know, they slinging that 11.5, that dog food. So they think there might be somebody just coming through trying to scope. It's early in the morning. So by the time I go in to get on back to my turf, because I was just really riding through to see what was going on back there that morning. Soon as I get back to my turf, Nine Fingers, he riding up and down Willow in a red pickup, trying to get that old Giggity. So, old time on Washington, I mean, no, that's Washington and Willow. He said, gangster. He said, watch yourself, that red truck. See it sitting down in a long driveway. Look, he keep riding back and forth. I said, oh yeah, okay. I go inside, get that Mag 90. I said, let it come back up Willow again. I'm gonna deal with him accordingly. So he leaves. So look, this the coward stuff he pulled. Nine Fingers. But people came in the know in my QX4. When she pulled off in Level, she got down to the red light down there on Louisiana and Broad. He pulled up on side of the truck, because I always told him, I said, look, drive the windows down. Because them boys, they gonna cut it, they gonna cut loose on it. He tell her, y'all be lucky he's a female in this car, because I'll shoot this MF up. So she called me, she said, Terrence, some ugly boy pull up on side of me. Yeah, you know Nine Fingers, he is ugly now. You know Nine Fingers pull up on side of me, but she didn't say that, Nine Fingers, but she said, this ugly boy pull up on side of me, talking about, if I said, oh, yeah, okay, I got something for them. So I go back in the yoke, but I don't see the red truck no more. And now KK and Capital, they gone. So it's empty back there because it's still early. So I don't know if they jump in the ride to go look for me or whatever, because, you know, they was to be lurking too. I got to give them that. They was to be lurking too. Capital and all of them. But you, Chill Will, nah, man. Listen, the Calliope was scared of HotBeezo, and y'all respected HotBeezo. And I'm going to tell you why. When HotBeezo was at that same club you keep claiming about the C murder in a juvenile situation, he was in tour with the Dooney Boys then, the DBs. The Calliope told HotBeezo, man, we got your back, we got you. So when I call home, I tell Hot, I say, listen, man, don't trust them boys now. He like, man, I know I got him. And then there was another situation in the House of Blues. No, Mr. B's. And Mr. B's, when the yo was deep in Mr. B, y'all know that's right there by y'all little spot. HotBeezo in that thing by itself. T-Man, Nine Fingers, Wayne Gold. You might was in there getting them drinks for the homies at this time, because you was a little shorty. You know, you wasn't that, too much young, but you was really, you know what I'm saying, you might was getting the drinks for the homies. So yeah, but they in there, and get what they do. Instead of taking off, rumbling in there, jump on HotBeezo, get what they do. They having a stay off match. They just looking mean mugging, he looking like, what's up? And y'all looking, y'all over here, hot right here, and he by himself, and y'all ain't jump on him. Y'all ain't fight, because you Calliope known on site, we gonna fight, we gonna let it do the do, and y'all ain't do the do. So man, knock it off about y'all pull up, and about to get at HotBeezo and all that, because the man was at the club, and all y'all did was have a stare off. See who could look the harder. Y'all was in the mirror that night, practice looking hard. Now, or where was I? Yeah, and then now I done heard different stories about this seed murder and juvenile situation. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I will say this here. See, when you holler Stone, Killer Stone out to know you, who was the Calliope big homie in juvenile jail? Yeah, that's right. Ask your homies. Stone out to know you was the big homie for everybody. That's right. Somebody out to know you was holding it down for the Melf, the Magnolia, in the surrounding area. Yeah, Killer Stone was the big homie. Yeah. Yeah, he was one of y'all big, he'd have been your big homie too. You'd have came up there to LTI. Anyway, one thing I know for a fact, Stone not gonna holler, come on, see murder. No, that ain't him. He don't do too much talking. Now I know with Stone, from what he told me, when Dodo grabbed Juvenile shoulder, he took his hand on Juvenile's shoulder, he said, man, see murder, won't tell see murder, come over here and holler at him. That's just how Stone, anybody know Stone, they'll tell you that because he liked to fight. That's a fact. But anyway, because it's all these back and forth, this one, everybody got their own story, and I understand that. But some of that stuff, man, you got to be like, hold up, bro. Because people was locked up with Stone. Matter of fact, check with your big homies after you listen to this. Check with your big homies, and they're going to tell you, nah, that wasn't Stone M.O. Stone was a big dog, and he loved to rumble. Good with his hands. But like I said, I'm going to say again, Stone was your big homies you looked up to out the Calliope was they big homie in LTI. Now, go ahead and do your homework. All facts. Yeah. Now, I want you all to know this. This is a long history with that Noya and Calliope. It goes all the way back to when Lester Duplessis, Uncle Les, who's deceased now, the Tony D, which is out the 10th Ward, but he always been in the Magnolia. JoJo, all them, when they were beefing with the OGs that's locked up. I'm gonna say that. They were beefing with them. And then we came along, then that was beef. And then the next generation, they were at war. It's just constantly going and going, man. So at some point, we got to sit down and talk about it, but it's good therapy right now that we sharing our history. But at the end of the day, I'm out here enjoying life, going down memory lane. That's where we're gonna keep it at, right on the videos. We ain't trying to get back to the streets to get the rat-a-tat-a, nah. Cause I'm out here, I'm free. I ain't about to be getting back, my stepping day. Cause if I get back to stepping, it's a lot of them marks that be on here that I'm gonna have to step. And I don't wanna do that. So, with that, stop the violence, put them guns down, and say no to drugs. I got the non-profit organization called They Need Us. We out here doing positive things. But I don't mind sharing my story, my history, so the people could know what happened back then, so they don't have to go down that lane. Because a lot of people who go to jail, they're not gonna be able to make it. They wouldn't be able to survive. So a lot of you little youngsters that be listening and be like, man, what this, y'all be in awe about these stories, keep them right here, man, because a lot of y'all wouldn't be able to. And I'm just saying, man, because these days, all y'all not too organized. Y'all be cool 1 minute, and when y'all get mad, when y'all turning y'all back, cutthroating, setting him up, this and this. They're just like, speaking of setting up, now that I think about it, because you say the Calliope was the big dogs for the city or something to that effect, the Calliope this and that. But the Calliope where you from, born and raised at, gave up your blood Come on, man. Let's think about it now. That same Calliope that you glorify and talking about gave up their own people in the yo at the dice game. Yeah. I remember that. They had the picture, like, you know who this is, who a boy, and they pointed him out, gave him up. Yeah, man. I'm out. Wow.